welcome to the Teeny Tinkers channel. I make ball jointed doll and craft related content. Today's video is episode 9 in my interview with the artist series, a series where I chat with various artists about their art, dolls, pre-orders, and all that good stuff. If you haven't seen the other ones, this is the 8th in the series, and there is a playlist that will be linked at the end of the video, or you can just go into my videos and find it. Anyways, today's artist is Merv from Mervia Art Dolls. Thanks for chatting with me today.
Thank you for having me. I'm really happy to be here.
Meela is your first BJD you've sold, right? Can you tell me a bit about her?
Yes, Mela is the first BJD I've sold and I've ever sculpted. She's a three-eyed girl from the Mars who's stuck in the earth trying to find her friends.
Gosh, that's so cute. Can you tell me how you got started sculpting?
Oh, yes. I actually decided to take a local art doll making course just out of nothing. And at the same time, I was making Inktober sketches. It was actually October 2019. It was kind of same time. And I used to draw a lot of three-eyed girls on that time. And I took my sketches to the course and I asked my instructor, hey, can I make a three-eyed doll? You think it's possible? And she was really supportive. She found my idea really unique and supported me that I can do that. And so I created Mela as a ribbon jointed art doll at the beginning. And that's how I got into the sculpting. Then I just had the urge to turn her into a BJD since I was a collector as well. I just wanted that she can be more posable. And yeah, this is how I started.
So did you sculpt her with clay or did you sculpt her in 3D?
At the beginning, I used clay. Basically, what I copied from the original form of her was the face sculpt. I 3D scanned. And later I decided to give a try to digital sculpting because my husband is a 3D modeler. But I wanted to keep her original face sculpt as I sculpted by hand. So I actually used a 3D scanner to scan her entire face. So actually her face is true to what I created at the beginning, but the body was entirely sculpted digitally.
That's very cool. So you make amazing one-of-a-kind artist full sets. What inspires the styles?
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I can easily say music and nature and emotions, like my three go-to. I listen a lot of music, like with everything. I cannot imagine living without music, and sometimes the artist itself giving me the inspiration, sometimes the emotions I got through the music is giving me emotions. And I do wander a lot in the nature too, like Mela is already connected with lots of planets and stars, sun, moon, so many connections. And also, like now I'm living in the forest and I got to observe a lot of different things like animals, squirrels, deers, different type of trees and mushrooms. So I already have a lot of ideas connected with nature as well. But yeah, this tree is my go-to.
Very cool. So when you were making her, did you run into any snags or issues, and what did you do to fix them?
Yeah, there was not a lot of, but when I sent the master model to my caster, there was something very weird occurred when I received my first sample, and it was right after the pre-order. There was something with the knee joint and the down part of the leg, which maybe I can try to show, like opened up a lot where the joint sits. And it was not like this how I sent it to my caster. I really didn't know what happened on the way. If something got like, I don't know how it can get enlarged, but there was such an issue which was like looking a bit weird. But it was not very hard thing to fix. I just quickly asked my caster why it might happen. Could you fix it? And they just fix it immediately. But yeah, sometimes the model you are sending, especially if they are printed, mine was resin printed, I think something can happen on the way. But other than that, not much happened.
Yeah, interesting. I've had that happen with prototypes too, where sometimes it being hot can make it warp a little bit. It's really, yeah, it's interesting how that happens.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you wish somebody had told you before you made and sold your first doll?
I think about this, I can say that how much things can cost along the way of producing a doll. I mean, we all, like as a collector, you also know that how much actually money goes into producing these dolls. You kind of have an idea, but I did not know it would be this much. I kind of thought that, okay, I will be spending money on the boxes for other things, but I've actually done this in completely in legal way, like a company, and I paid huge amount of taxes because I couldn't undervalue anything. Everything I received from my customer was fully valued. And also for every sale you're making, you're paying extra taxes. I actually didn't, I can say that I really didn't make a profit with Mela, but I'm happy I had money to buy boxes and things like to make pillows and so on, so that Yeah.
I think sometimes, yeah, people will look at the cost the caster charges for the doll, and they're like, it only cost X amount to make it. It's like, no, there's so much else that goes into it that people don't think about.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what did you love most about the entire process?
Yeah, I can easily say, like with closed eyes, that the emotions I got through the people. It makes me so happy that people actually find something from themselves in what I create in Mela and relate to her so much. And seeing them being happy with having her is just, I think, the most beautiful thing I can feel. So this is most beautiful thing. And of course, the seeing their inspiration through it, because not everyone bought with the face up I offered or the full sets. Now I got to see a lot of people customizing their own Melas, seeing them in different wigs and outfit. It's just, I think, the best part of it.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a cool part. And I say going to because I know you're coming up and you're going to be offering Mela again in a second pre-order. Can you tell us about that?
Oh yeah, I'm planning to. I actually set like December for the next pre-order, but I'm currently waiting to new color from my customer, which I cannot tell when exactly I will be receiving. I still haven't get the shipping notification. I hope that they can make it soon. I ordered it a few months ago, but you know how it goes. Like sometimes things get longer. If not December, it might jump into January, depending on when I will receive the sample. But right now, I'm waiting for it. I was actually not planning to open the second pre-order, but I've got a lot of questions if I still have some Mela in stock from the people, and I have actually some leftover boxes from the first batch I ordered, which could be like similar amount like my first pre-order went. So I hope that I can make it and people can be happy with the extra Melas they can get, and with the new colors as well. I'm actually really excited. I have here Mela in Night Skin, for example, the new color that I will be offering, along with the other 4 colors. All 4 colors will be available. And as well, I'm planning to add, I have to move some more Melas here. In her forest skin as well, for sure will be added. And 2 more color is waiting, Fire Skin and the Rock Skin. So I'm waiting the samples for them currently. After I receive them, I'm planning to just open announce the pre-order. The difference is going to be that I will not be offering face up and full sets this time, since I'm having a lot of doctor appointments and it's hard for me to predict future how it will be for me. Accessories still might be available, but mostly I'm planning to offer blank Melas, if anything change, of course.
Amazing. So I love all of the color options, especially that night skin. It's gorgeous. I love it.
Oh, thank you so much.
So where can people who are watching this video go to keep up with the pre-order, with Mela, and what you're doing?
I basically use Instagram and my website to update everyone, whether it's an order or it's an announcement. So you can go to merviaartdolls.com and subscribe to my website, and I will be sending to everyone update email when there is a certain date for pre-order, or follow my Instagram, Mervia Art Dolls. I will for sure be making more posts announcing the date and how everything will go with the layaway and so on. So all information missing.
Awesome. I'll be sure to link those down below for anybody interested. I definitely recommend checking out the Instagram. They're beautiful dolls and they're just very cool to look at. I just want to say thank you so much for coming and chatting with me today. It was so nice to get to know you better and your dolls.
Thank you so much for having me here and giving me opportunity to tell about my art and the announcements.
For everybody else, if you're already subscribed to my channel, thanks so much for subscribing. If you're new here, I hope you like the content and consider subscribing. As I mentioned before, this is the 8th in the series, so there will be a playlist linked down below and at the end of the video if you want to see all the other interview with the artists. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye!
Bye!